gives you satisfaction and happiness to exist, to believe in it.
Yeah, and that's the challenge. How can you go against the people who love you? How can you go against the people who you depend on so much? Who make you you? Because 70-80% of your interaction is with those people. And if they are not... So I think, but that's what I'm saying. If we focus on that's a real problem, that is maybe the bigger problem, or a primary problem, and then the next is the external hurdle. I think that's where it comes. And that comes from relating to them differently, by convincing them, by talking to them, by kind of making them, if they love you, then they have to love the whole person. Not like this person, but I wish he didn't want to be doing this,
My second part to the question is, not everybody becomes Chetan Bhagat success individual, not everybody gets a book to be published and sold to millions. So, not everybody has such a success story to follow. So how can he just be a human being?
You have to, unfortunately you have to. The success will only come later, if it comes. It may come in moderate amounts. I mean, nobody really knows, right? Even if it is a good book, it could have been still a good book and sold only 20,000 copies. That would have been a good... So, that there is a X factor which is not in your control. And that is not going to change. But the belief has to come. Fact is, whoever has made it has had that belief. Whether it's very big achievement or whether it's something as small as saying that, no, I don't want to be an engineer, I want to be a journalist. That may have the same kind of family reaction, same kind of challenges. And, you're just being a journalist. It's not like you're going to be world famous. But you'll do what you love. And I think that is what the thing is, that they have to approve of it, not linked to performance. You're not asking for a performance link. If it's a performance guarantee based approval, then it's not really an approval. Then they are not really approving it. They are saying, yeah, if it works out, I'm with you. But that's not what you want, right? Yeah. Yes, back there, green t-shirt. Yes, green.
Sir, I'm not quite aware of your book. I'm not read much.
It's okay.
An article today, here is the symbiosis. So, I'm not quite aware, but in a book, Rich Dad and Poor Dad, I read once. It was a statement that it's not really necessary to write a very good book, but it's really necessary to market it. How much do you believe?
Again, the question is, what is a good book? Very good book. What is good? Readers decide, I decide, experts decide, literary decide. It is something subjective. It's kind of like anything creative, anything like a painting or a song. Good is what? That is the problem. But I think in that book, I've read that book, it's a good book. He is talking about the importance of marketing. When I also told you about going to an interview and talking in a certain way, taking charge, that is self-marketing. Without self-marketing, you don't exist. If you have done good work, people have to know about it. We live in a information surplus society. There is too much information. We cannot consume it all. We can't read every newspaper. We can't see every channel. You have to give people a reason to read it, and that's marketing. And so I agree with him that a book that maybe for whatever, let's say we can find a criteria that this is a good book if 50 people say, or whatever if these people say. But if a very good book is not marketed and a book which is lesser good is marketed, then the marketed book will do better. It happens in movies all the time, right? But then, it is also true that if the book is truly exceptional, then it will go on its own. It cannot be only marketing that can do anything in life, I think. But it is a very important thing in everything. The challenge in books is how do you do it? You have no marketing budget. You are selling the book so cheap. There is no ads for Chetan Bhagat's books. Have you ever seen an ad? There is no ad. There is no even, nothing. This promotion but there is no advertising. So the marketing is very good. I think the marketing is very good for my books. But where is it really? It's coming from word of mouth. It's coming from people telling other people, right? So that's a different field in itself, but I agree. I think it's very valid in today's world.
Very good evening, sir. My name is Chetan Bhagat and I am an MBA student. Well, as you are a youth hacker and youngsters follow you. So, what is your opinion about the time management? Do you believe that time should be managed? And if yes, then why did you come here today?
Okay. Time should be managed. I'm very bad at managing time. That's why I had to leave my job. I couldn't do it more. But if you ask anybody, should time be managed well? The answer is yes. Nobody's going to say bad. I came here because I care for you. Is that reason enough, or you need more? What I do? You called me a youth icon. What is youth icon if you're not there for the youth when they need you, right? So I try to come, not always, but I didn't have anything better to do anyway. So time management wise, it's okay. Nothing is happening. Good evening. What is your name? What do you do? Okay. You are audible. Do you have a boyfriend? Today's friendship day also, right? I said actually, friendship day, I don't know. If it was up to the girls, they'll call it just friends day. I think that is what is more needed. You have a lot of just friends, but not boyfriends. But why is that? मेरे से क्वेश्चन हो रहे हैं, मुझे भी एक क्वेश्चन.
Don't take right.
हाँ? उससे ज्यादा जरूरी क्या है? I agree, time management के सवाल हो रहे हैं.
Communication.
Okay. और प्यार का क्या हुआ? I agree, career is very important, but प्यार is also important. Anyway, sorry, come to your question. I'm like leaving you too much. Thank you, same to you. What is spicy? बता दो आज आप. वो तो शर्मा गए पर आप मत शर्माओ. Thank you. See, I like all Indian writers that are very well known. I like George Orwell, I like Hemingway. This is my official answer. ठीक है? लेकिन I went for a talk at Google and somebody asked me the same question. Who's your favorite writer? I said, what's your favorite search engine? Is it Yahoo? I said, no, of course, it's Google only. आप मुझसे पूछ रहे हो मिठाई की दुकान वाले से पूछ रहे हो बेस्ट मिठाई कहाँ मिलती है? तो आपको तो पता ही कहाँ मिलती है.